Massive shout out to Tony OTT7777. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You have come up with so many great ideas. I'm probably going to use multiple of them. But for today's video, I'll be using this idea. Rating different animals. I'm going to be using a tier list to help you guys understand. So at the very top will be the best playable animals, and at the bottom will be the worst playable animals. Just a warning, I'll be using my personal preferences. Based off how much I like each animal, I can add votes in a separate video for you guys if you'd like, and we can compare the differences. Now on with the video. I'll be starting with tier E first, which is the worst playable animals. So at the bottom of the list, we have the gorilla.
Nope.
Like, I've not even bought it yet, and I'm not planning on wasting my gems on that. I'm not keen on monkeys and primates in general, so this will be unappealing to me anyway. I'm not too keen on skins. Like, what even is this? It's just not my playstyle. I hardly ever see anyone playing as these guys online too. Another for tier E would have to be the rhino. I don't really have anything against rhinos, it's just unappealing. It kinda runs like an old man, not very satisfying. You can't really do much actions with these guys. I've only seen someone play as this like once. There were a few when the update came out, but it just died down after. At least the skins are better than the gorilla, but you can still only do so much with the creativity of the skins. In tier D, we have the stingray. Once again, I don't really see anyone playing as this guy. The skins are way better than the gorilla. There's two skins that I think are pretty. The best skins are paid access, which just sucks. It's just not my type of creature, don't get me wrong, they are pretty. It's just too flat, their faces are hidden. Like, I like to see my character's face. Next we have the gazelle in tier D. Same thing with the rhino, was popular but it died down. The skins are pretty, but the legendary ones look weird, especially the ones at the bottom. The skins are way too expensive for what they were, way too many gems. The running feels a lot better than the rhino, but it's a bit glitchy. I feel like it should have been more bouncy. Gazelles are quite bouncy creatures. Once again, you can't do a lot with the actions, but then again, you cannot do a lot with certain herbivores. But at least Turbo Rocket Games tried. Next is the hippo. It nearly made average, but there was just a few things. I've never seen anyone playing as a hippo but myself. The skins are pretty, but they clearly ran out of ideas. I used this as an icon on my planet WildCraft because I found it funny and it stood out. And once again, as a big herbivore, there was very little action choice. This is one of my favorites though, simply because of planet WildCraft. Its running just looks like speed walking, but then again, it's kind of like that in real life as hippos charge. They can actually run as fast as some horses. But yeah, I wouldn't take the hippo seriously in gameplay. I would just be like, oh, hippo. The next one you guys are probably going to be annoyed about is the horse. As popular as they are, they're just not quite my favorite animal. I'm always seeing people playing as horses, but they are overrated in my opinion. Lots of really good skins though. This would probably be the only mystic skin that I like for the horses. There are so many actions you can use though. The horse attacking sound just annoys me as well. Sorry guys, I know you all love horses. Moving on to average animals, we have the giraffe. Simply because it's a unique animal, very tall and well detailed. The skins are nice, but they could have done more. I never really see anyone playing as these, but definitely more than the hippo and rhino. The walking and running details are smooth. Not the best, but not the worst creature. And I'm loving the actions. Very creative actions, but due to them not being popular, they're just average. Next is the parrot. I don't really have a lot to say about this guy, he's just average. The more common skins are nice. The last two again look odd. I feel like it could have been some other type of bird, something like a corvid or a buzzard. Yeah, just average. Next is the deer. Now, I love deer and moose. They are one of my favorite herbivores. Can't complain about the skins, they are amazing. I love the details. Now, this is a skin worth buying. A bonus is the difference between bucks and does. Like, not a lot of games consider this, so I'm really happy with that. The only reason I put these guys at average is because I was really annoyed when I heard they were going to be a transformation. I wish they were actually playable. Like, how did the gorilla get that place and not the deer? The actions are nice. Just one looks a bit odd. An underrated transformation, to be honest. Next is the octopus. I don't really have it yet, but I've seen gameplay and it looks pretty good. The skins are decent, it's a unique creature. Yeah, not much again, just average. And now on to above average tier, we have the seal. I love all of the skins. A very good choice in a playable animal. The only thing is that the actions could have been better. On the plus side, the baby seals are adorable. It's actually quite underrated. The raccoon is fun to play as. The actions and skins are nice. It's a small creature, which makes it fun. You're probably wondering why I put the links here, and it is my YouTube OC, and as much as I love the links, there's just better out there. I love the skins, but I feel like they did the links dirty with the mystics. This used to be the only cat in the game, and I will forever love it due to its nostalgia. I don't have this one either, but I've seen gameplay. The skins are admirable, the gameplay is smooth, and overall it's a unique animal choice. Quite a popular animal here, it's just not really my playstyle. I'm aware of how impressive their health is. One of my favourite transformations. There's really nothing to complain about besides the fact that it's a transformation. I love all the skins too. Skins check, actions check, size check, cuteness check. The only reason why it's not at the top is because it's overrated. The majority of mystics are just next level cool. I love lions, they're one of my favourite big cats. I'm simply biased here. It's not higher up because some of the mystics were just odd. I can't really complain. Nothing to complain about again. I love playing as the crocodile. I couldn't stop when this update came out. Like, the only reason why it didn't make it to the top was because the mystics did it dirty.